All right. Got your Houston Cougars, Villanova Wildcats, NCAA Elite 8. As we prepare for this game, make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up. And of course, if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NCAA, MLB, NBA, and of course, NFL. It's your boy Jreasn. As we prepare for the game coming up soon here, got plenty of time to grab your popcorn, your drinks. Tell your significant other that you're going to be busy unless they're watching the game with you. And we're getting ready for the game soon here. Shout out to the Wrench Gang for holding it down. Always got the comments, holding down the comments. Much love to the Wrench Gang, much appreciated. Happy to see everybody here as well. What up, Jonas? Jonas in the building. We got a little bit of time to go, just a little early. But I'm refreshed, ready to go. Let's see if I can get, what's up, Marissa? Let's see if I can get these other scores on here. I do wonder. Without it being too much of a hassle. Let's see if this works. Although these other games are going to be great, I'm really excited for that UNC St. Peter's game. I'm so hyped for that game, like without a doubt. Like I'm so hyped for that game. I'm so ready for it. I feel like, obviously St. Peter's has already made history, but I feel like the Cinderella story is not over. I really feel that way. That's why they call it March Madness. Once again, make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up button. It's much appreciated. Helps me, helps the stream. Thanks for the love and support as we prepare for tip-off here. Jonas on the way to the store. What's up, bro? You going to get some food? I just had an apple. I'm on my healthy kick lately. My girl's got me almost vegan, yo. Like I'm almost vegan. Like I still gotta have my steak every once in a while, but it's been crazy. It's been nothing but like salads and fruit, juice. I don't drink regular milk anymore. It's just almond and oat milk. Everything's changed. I ain't gonna front though. I feel better. I definitely feel better. I'm not even going front. It was definitely a change for the better. So I'm not knocking it. But I gotta have a steak every once in a while. You know, I gotta have me a nice piece of chicken. It's hard. It's so hard. It's so hard to completely like get meat out of your diet, or to take meat out of your diet, especially when you've been eating it like your whole life. So, but yeah, like, I don't know. I think like as I've gotten older, like milk's just weird to me now. Like regular whole milk, I can't drink it no more. And so I switched over to like almond milk, and now it's like, oh, okay, well, it's not really that big of a deal. And I started noticing like that with like certain foods. Like I would switch it up, and then I'd be like, oh, this is gonna taste gross. But then like it was like, oh, this isn't too bad. And I've just been like tricking myself over the years to think like I had to eat a certain way. It's crazy what the mind does. But coming over to the votes, we've got 9 votes, 67% for the Cougars, 33% for the Wildcats. Jonas says I'm more of a carnivore. Yo, like without a doubt, it used to be like steak or chicken, eat like every night, bro. Without a doubt. Like, I mean, I switched it up. I had like pork chops, lamb chops, some, seafood. I might have like salmon one night, but like majority of the time it's it was steak and chicken. And I started looking up like a lot of stuff in regards to like, how our food's like cooked and prepared, and like everything that's in it. And like it's a real thing, yo. It's a real thing. Like organic chicken and all that stuff, if you get that, like grass-fed steak and all that, like it's good. But the regular stuff that we probably buy from like a Walmart, like when you get your chicken from Walmart or like your regular like grocery store, it's like it's bad. Like it's like bad. It's all like injected with like chemicals and all this other stuff, and they're like it's bad, bro. It's bad. But without a doubt, making the change has been better for me, as I've gotten older. So feel a lot better. Philip Ordeveza, Villanova and under. Let me make sure I got my bet in before this starts. Let me confirm. Hold on, because I'm pretty sure I got both. I got Villanova. Hold on. Log in here. The Face ID working. Come on, take me to the bets. All right, what I got? All right, I got a Villanova on the money line. Oh, I got 2 Villanova money lines. That's right. And then I have an Arkansas under and an Arkansas money line for right now. That's my 2 bets for right now. But you're definitely right about that, Philip. The Villanova and under, I like that. But I went straight Villanova money line on this one. So yeah. That's where we're at on that. So shout out to you guys for being here. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. Helps me, helps the stream, and it's much appreciated. So keep smashing that like, that thumbs up button. Jonas says, I love chicken, steak, pork, ham. No, my family isn't like me. I like a little vegetables, but it's mostly meat. Yeah, like, I used to always have like a well-balanced meal. Like you gotta have your veggies in there, and your meat, And, like that's how we were brought up, to have like the well-balanced. But these days, man, it's a lot more vegetables and fruit for me. Started realizing stuff as I like getting older, and my parents are getting older, and they they've got a history of blood sugar and stuff like that. So when you look at stuff that your parents went through and you start realizing you're getting older, you got to make those changes. And it's a little life tip from Jreasn. Make changes before you get old. I'm learning. So Phillip, Arkansas is a good bet also. Yeah, man. Yeah, lock that in, before the odds change, because sometimes that happens. But yeah, that Arkansas bet on the money line and the under, that's what I'm doing for that game. I may take some more money depending on what happens with this Villanova game and push it to that one. We'll see what happens though. Definitely see what happens, and obviously if it makes sense, then it'll make dollars. If it makes sense, it'll make dollars. So why ain't this sticking? Okay, there we go. All right. So we got about 20 minutes until tip off. Just chopping it up with you guys as we get ready for the game. Try to get these likes up. Let's get these likes up, guys. We need to get to 25, hopefully before tip off. That'd be much, much appreciated if we can do that. I'm probably gonna order some food. Let's see what happens. Order me a nice little chicken cob, courtesy of DoorDash. They got to start paying me for these advertisements. All right, where are we at? So we got a 3-point spread. Under 127. I feel like that under 127 is like, I feel like that's gonna crush a lot of people, especially like at this point in the series. Like you're down to the Elite Eight. I think these boys definitely going over 127 points, without a doubt. Jonas, I'm going Arkansas, Houston, Tar Heels, and Iowa. Let me look at the bracket. Yo, I was listening earlier. They said like millions of brackets were destroyed yesterday because of the St. Peter's upset. Keyword: millions of brackets. Because nobody expected this little no-name school to have a Cinderella story. So it really makes you wonder who's close. Like how many people are really left with their brackets for the big money. That's what I would like to know. So St. Peter's upsets Tar Heels, I'll be okay. Yeah, like, I mean, like every dog has his day, right? Somebody's gotta rise to the occasion, right? So at the end of the day, like, is it possible? Without a doubt. But I feel like if the Tar Heels get on a run and they're up by like 15-20, then that's just what it is. St. Peter's, if they can keep the game close, they're really good at coming back and winning. And that's been their Achilles, or that's been their benefit, and like other teams' Achilles heel. Like St. Peter's keeping it close isn't good for your squad. Like if they keep the game close, like almost the whole game, them boys are finding a way to like win. And so if it's a close game tomorrow, I'd definitely be nervous if I'm a Tar Heels fan. Because I had Tar Heels against UCLA, and they won that. But it's something special about that St. Peter's team. I've been telling people it's something special about them. Who knows? And they're not even that big. They got a small team, yo. But they're working with, like, what they have. So, that speaks volumes. Definitely speaks volumes.
Stop the clock back then. Yep. So it's great play by one of the greatest college players ever. But I actually have always disagreed when I hear people talking about putting somebody on the ball. First of all, if you're throwing the ball that far, a guy on top of the ball is useless. I thought they should have put a guy in front of Christian Laettner and had 5-on-4. And if the ball goes to anybody else, I'll put that guy back there in a safety position. That's, to me, is the right way to play it.
Your hindsight is real good.
Yeah. 2020. But I always laugh. I'm like, what good if a guy's throwing the ball from here up the street? A guy standing on the ball don't make no difference in the play.
All right, guys. As the Elite Eight gets a little closer to tipping off, we're back with more after this.
This is the
commercial
Nissan
break. Quick commercial break. Yeah, like I was saying, like, Tar Heels are a great team, and what's expected, right, is I wouldn't even say blowout at this point, because St. Peter's are playing at an elite level. They're knocking off teams that shouldn't be knocked off, but they've made me a believer in the last 4 games. And that's because I bet against them on the first game that I really, really got interested in them playing. And when I seen the chemistry they had, I said, okay, like this is different. And I put my money on them ever since then, and I've won every time. So I got faith in St. Peter's now. They've made me a believer, that's for sure. They definitely made me a believer. Make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up button. It's much appreciated. Show support to the video, support to the stream, and of course support for the channel. And obviously, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. so we are 10 minutes until tip-off. 10 more minutes until tip-off here. Houston Cougars, Villanova Wildcats, Elite Eight. Ten minutes to go.
I think that's where Houston has the edge.
Well, you think they win?
I think I do. You know, there's no question.
Because I really believe that.
Yeah, I
really believe that as much as what you said is 100% true, but I also believe that there's a guy on there that's a separator, and I think it's Gillespie. I think overall his ability to kind of calm his troops, and be a tough-minded player as well as a great athlete, I think separates it right there. I think his national championship as a freshman will help calm his troops, and that will be the difference between this game to me.
I hope I'm wrong. I think Houston's going to win the game. I hope I'm wrong. I agree with Clark. I think.
Why do you hope you're wrong?
Well, because my daughter went to Villanova, and I know Jay right well. I'm hoping Villanova wins the game.
And two great coaches. That's the other thing. Two terrific guys and great coaches.
But I think Houston has more guys than Villanova. That's what I think. I think their depth is going to be the difference in the game. Can they make enough shots is going to be the key. Villanova's going to do what they do. They're going to play great basketball. They're going to shoot the three. They're going to make all their free throws. They're not going to turn the ball over. Houston offense is the wild card.
Samuel and Gillespie. Those
All right, guys, half of the Final Four will be set tonight as we take a look inside March Madness presented by Buick. We are minutes away from the Cougars and the Wildcats in a clash to see which team will come out of the South region. That will be followed by number 4 seed Arkansas and second-seeded Duke, determining how the West will be won. Coach K just one win away from a record 13th trip to the Final Four. We're back with more on the road to the Final Four on what promises to be another emotional night of the Madness.
And the party's going to start. To the Elite Eight.
All right. We got about 7 more minutes until tip-off. 7 more minutes. So we got plenty enough time to get everything you need to get before the game starts. Shane 01, what's up, bro? Yeah, man, I took a break. Not even really that long, just for like a month, because the NFL season can be kind of like draining. And those NFL games are like 3.5 hours, sometimes 4, depending if we're going like overtime. And you're sitting in this chair for like 3.5, 4 hours, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, but gotta take a little break, man. Especially like because I still do like NBA, obviously college now. It becomes a lot, but like I said, I love doing it, and I have fun with it. But definitely got to take a little break sometimes, Like I missed the Super Bowl because I was with family, which I wanted to be here. Not even like for the not because it's lucrative, but because I love what I do. Being on here talking to you guys, having fun, and all that kind of stuff. It's it feels good, but it definitely becomes exhausting sometimes, especially when dealing with trolls and all that kind of stuff. So, but we back, definitely getting ready for this Final Four. Then of course the championship, and then we're on to the NBA. I catch more of like the late season, and then the playoffs, obviously, and then we off to the finals, and then after that's over, we're gearing back up for football. What NBA games lining up? I haven't really got the schedule together yet. Like I said, I kind of wait for everything to be pieced together as far as what's going to go on with the playoffs, and then I'll pick the games as far as I pick the games around the schedule that works best for me, and that's good for for what I can do, because I got a real job too. So I got kids and stuff, so I got to like figure it all out around then. But you're definitely going to see me. You're definitely going to see a ton of games that I do for the NBA, even before the playoffs. And that's probably what we're going to be focusing on after the college championship. So we got 5 minutes until tip-off, guys. 5 minutes. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up button. It's much appreciated. Helps out me and the stream. So make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. And we've got about 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go before tip-off. Villanova Wildcats, Houston Cougars. What in the world is that? What we got going on here? Oh, I gotta fix it. There we go. Who you picking for the NBA championship? Well, I'll tell you my team. My team is the Spurs, which I know they're not going, but that's always been my squad. I've been a long-time Spurs fan since, the David Robinson days. That might be a little hint as far as my age. But I'm probably younger than what you may think, even with that answer. I don't know. It's kind of tricky. I figure if the Nets can get it together, then, obviously we should see them make a run for it. Curry and them, they're not really clicking on all cylinders. Like I said, it's kind of too early, bro. But, I mean, you obviously got the Suns. They're doing what they're doing. Because Marissa out of nowhere. The Hawks, Atlanta Hawks. Hawks too. It's like I said, it's too tricky right now to even like talk about championship as far as NBA goes. We got a little bit of time. So we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes until tip off. 3 minutes until tip off. Before we get this Houston-Villanova game going. Make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up. We've got 7 likes. Let's try to get that up to 15 before tip-off. Make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up button. We're trying to get 15 before tip-off. $37.30, yeah. Tipped in the East. Yeah, I mean, the weird thing about it is, Marissa, you guys still have a chance. You definitely still have a chance. Without a doubt. I still feel like Atlanta, with what they have, still needs some kind of like restructuring. Need a couple more assets.
From San Antonio, and the South Region Final has made its way to the AT&T Center. Out of the American Athletic Conference, the Houston Cougars, the 5 seed, and out of the Big East, the 2 seed in the South, the Villanova Wildcats. And a trip to the Final Four is on the line. The winner headed to New Orleans, and a matchup with either Kansas, the lone top seed remaining, or the Miami Hurricanes. Hi, everybody. We welcome you. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Jim Jackson, college basketball Hall of Famer. We'll also hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Jimmy, this is a great matchup. Yes. Houston and Villanova, 2 teams that have resurrected their programs over the last number of years. This is also a matchup of defensive prowess. What are your headlines going into this one tonight, Jim?
Well, for Villanova, it's all about Colin Gillespie and how he controls tempo. But also this young man, Jermaine Samuel Sr., he's the do-it-all. He can play center, forward. He'll initiate the offense. He'll knock down shots. So Colin is the MVP. He may be the most important piece. And then on the other side of the ledger for Houston, the backcourt is dynamic. Talking about Jamal Shead, the ability to get by guys, knock down big-time shots, but also defend at a high level. And then Kyler Edwards, not a scare of the big moment. Remember that big shot he hit against Arizona to cut the deficit down to 6. This young man can shoot from anywhere on the court. So different styles, different philosophies, two great teams.
Starting lineups presented by Wendy's. We focus on the point guard matchup with Jamal Shead coming off that career high against the Arizona Wildcats. Houston taking out the top seed. Colin Gillespie, Big East Player of the Year, won it for the second time. Excellent starting fives. And those starting fives will play a lot. Jay Wright, inducted into the Hall of Fame, Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame this past summer. Also an assistant Team USA at the Olympics and a gold medal. Kelvin Sampson, an impressive run here at U of H, the Cougars, and it's going to feel like a home game for Kelvin. He's got his son to his right, Kellen, as an assistant coach. We're just 200 miles from Houston, Texas, about a 3-hour drive, and it is a partisan Cougar crowd. Villanova and Houston. They met in the Elite Eight in 1983. Of course, Houston went on to the Final Four that year. This is their first meeting since 1991. Ooh. And a winner tonight headed to the Final Four. Houston back in this spot in consecutive years.
Gonna be a good one.
Villanova, their first
For
trip
tip-off,
to the Elite
guys,
Eight.
make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up button. Help support me in the stream, support the video. And we are off.
Jeffrey Anderson will put it in the air. Kip Kissinger, Michael Reed, our three
Cougars
officials.
get the ball
Jimmy,
first.
Away we go, and the Cougars control the tip.
I tell you what, the electricity in the crowd right now is palatable. And it's going to be interesting to see Houston get off to a good start, trying to go and use their side inside early.
Carlton, a hot pass, and turn it over. First possession for the Cougars as Tajay Moore turns it over to Slater, and now Villanova, they're going to milk that clock. They're going to make Houston play 30 seconds of defense whenever they can. And the first hit from the guy who was cooking in the Sweet 16, Jreasn Samuels.
It's unbelievable the progression in his offense to where he came from his freshman year to where he is now. He never would have shot that shot. But that just speaks to the player development aspect and the hard work that he put in.
Samuels coming off 22 in Villanova's win against Michigan. It was Shead and Edwards, as Jimmy mentioned, the backcourt was terrific. And Edwards, who had a dagger 3 against
Shot
the
is
Wildcats,
off.
misses his first try. Houston is a relentless defensive team. They turn you over, they get you scattered, but that's going to be tough to do as Eric Dixon connects on the jump hook. Jimmy, it's going to be tough to do for the Cougars tonight against Villanova.
Excellent
Well,
start.
it is because you can't speed this veteran-laden team up in Villanova. So you got to be patient, even more so defensively, not take as many chances. You can't start to commit fouls early because, as we know, Villanova will beat you from the free throw line as well.
Layup is off. Villanova rebound.
One to watch when Shead gets crossed and ends up with the 5 on him, and that was Dixon that time. He held his own. Shead couldn't score it.
Yeah, but Dixon is not your typical 5 at 6'8". He can guard on the perimeter in space, as we saw in that play.
Justin Moore gives it up. Samuels extra pass to Slater.
Quick pass, big
to
shot,
five.
and that's going to
Comes
be
up
off.
short. Moore, can he run it down? He cannot.
It's going to be Cougars ball.
Watch this play right here. Watch the double team right here. I want you to watch Moore inside. Dixon inside. Okay, the double team is going to come from the middle, but he chooses to go to the baseline and spins and goes away from it. Outstanding scouting, but paying attention to the scouting report and going the opposite way.
And now Dixon got a hand on that, and deflection ends up in the hands
Houston's
of Moore.
cold.
Turnover again for the Cougars.
Wide open 3. That's blocked. Wow.
Carlton with a block.
He did step out, though.
Carlton closing out fast in that massive wingspan, able to get the block.
But that's just not giving up on the play. Now, keep in mind, Jreasn Samuels,
We're going to
the
have a
coaching
quick
staff
release.
for Houston are going to live with some early opportunities for Samuels to get some looks. What they don't want is Colin Gillespie, Justin Moore to begin to start getting hot early and get some open looks.
Ball's moving well. Slater puts one up. He's been fighting an illness recently. Slater can't connect. Here comes Tajay Moore. High flyer.
As it goes up, big bucket.
And the
Nice
Cougars
layup.
are on the board for the first time in this Elite Eight game.
And Moore may be the key. Only 17 minutes last game because he got into early foul trouble. Very important that athleticism is on the court and not sitting next to the coaching staff.
That note right there is shocking to me. A number 2 seed has never beaten a 5 seed in the Elite Eight. 4 tries, 0-4 for the
Another
better
big
seed.
3. That's off.
I think that just goes back to tell you how important matchups are in NCAA tournament.
Great energy to start this game. Both teams. A couple early turnovers. Houston's going to turn it over quite a bit. They're going to milk the clock as well when they can. And here's Tajay Moore, the lefty, no good.
Tajay is off. Villanova rebound.
One and done for Houston.
And Villanova may be small, but you'll see a lot of gang rebounding. They'll all converge to the defensive glass, knowing that they're going to give up size. More importantly, that this Houston team is outstanding at keeping balls alive on the offensive glass.
Inside Dixon, working on Carlton. And
That
out
is
it goes.
off. Back of the rim.
Shed finds Edwards. Gets a stiff on Moore to the rack. Denied. Met there by Dixon. Villanova with wins over Delaware, and then Ohio State, and then here in San Antonio, Michigan at the Sweet 16.
That's
Slater.
a foul.
He is fouled. Free throws coming for Brandon Slater. Off and running in the Elite Eight. Houston, Villanova. Free throws when we come back.
All right, so we're going to take a quick commercial break while they're in timeout. Let's go ahead and make sure we're hitting that that thumbs up button, guys. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. Trying to get to 25 likes, 25 thumbs up. Help support the video, support the stream. Much appreciated. Jose D. Villanova going to win. Yeah, I've got Villanova for the win, bro. Get through this commercial break. Coming over to the votes, we've got 24 votes, 62% for the Cougars, 38% for the Wildcats. Three-point game. Igor's locks line is real fishy. Houston -3. Yeah, you know, I said that too. You know, as far as the -3. But I figure with, you know, being the Elite Eight, it's getting close. You know, it's getting real close to the championship. So, you know, they're gonna finesse that line. That Vegas is definitely gonna finesse that line, bro. They're going to make it work for them, that's for sure.
Some games. St. Peter's, a 15 seed, advancing to the Elite Eight. First time it's ever happening. Coach K, the Duke Blue Devils, still alive. as they are continuing on to the Elite Eight in San Francisco. Let's check in with the third member of our team, Allie LaForce. Hello, Allie.
Hey, Brian and Jim, great to be with you. Well, both Houston and Villanova are going for their 7th Final Four appearance in school history. They both developed reputations as tournament powerhouses and mainstays.
Yeah, I agree with that, bro.
But the way that they're winning could not be any more drastically different. Villanova's practice yesterday, it was calm, it was quiet, it was strategic. It almost felt more like a walkthrough. They make minimal mistakes, they shoot threes at a high level, and they don't commit a lot of fouls. Houston, they thrive off of the energy and off of the chaos that they've been missing in these first few minutes of play. Practice was loud, it was intense, they were high-fiving. Coach was even chest bumping them after every made basket. And Jamal Shed said, it's simple, it's all about the vibe. If you bring a bad vibe, he will run it out of you until you come with the right attitude. But they could use a little more of that vibe early in this game, guys.
I love the contrast and stuff, but Allie, at OU, what was your vibe in practice? I know you guys were hype.
Listen,
You were the
I
hype
was a
person.
walk-on, okay? I had to be the most
threw the
in shape,
turnover.
guard everybody,
Threw it away.
harder than everybody else.
All right.
You know how it goes.
I got you.
Actually, you don't.
Well, you know, I've heard about it. I've heard about it.
Kelly Sampson certainly upset. It's another turnover. Tajay Moore, another giveaway. And Jimmy, we're talking about the turnovers. Houston has 3 already, just 1 made field goal. Villanova is not necessarily, speaking of styles, not necessarily a team that's going to turn you over often, but already Houston having trouble with the basketball. Now we'll see if Villanova can capitalize. Gillespie, excellent ball handler.
Drive for that.
Spins.
Spin, nice move. Villanova scores.
A spin and a finish for Jreasn Samuels.
Prime example. You turn the ball over versus this Villanova team, they'll make you pay. And then the jump stop, spin move, excellent pivot, and footwork by Samuels, something this team continues to work on day in and day out.
As Kelvin Sampson said it once yesterday.
Big shot. That's
He
off.
said it 1,000 times. Don't bite on the shot fakes of Villanova, and that is a familiar theme.
Brian.
You hear that every time, and it's so hard when you get in the game to do.
But Brian, the problem is they worked on it in practice. The flaw in that is that they knew the pump fake was coming. So they stayed down in practice, but in the game, it's a little bit different because the emotions are at a different level, and that time they bid for it on Samuels.
Villanova off to an excellent start. They lead at 9-2. Shot clock late. Slater's got to put up.
It's going to be off.
And Moore keeps it alive. And Moore, wow, what hustle there.
Cougar with the rebound.
Tipped it to keep it bouncing, but comes up with the rebound. Moore is some kind of athlete. He can fly. And if Houston has their way, he'll
Cougars
get this big.
Got to put something
Houston
together,
crowd
man.
up
2
for
points.
A few dunks in this game at some point. Here's Moore again.
3 is off.
Too long. Samuels the rebound. Houston off to a dreadful start shooting the basketball. 1 of 7, 0 for 4 from 3-point range.
Well, the interesting part, because shots are not going in early for Houston, they could always rely on their defense to create some opportunities to get out and run. This Villanova team is a little bit more efficient offensively.
Another big 3, that's going to be off.
He had the hot hand in the second half in the Sweet 16 matchup.
So it may be a little bit more difficult to get those turnovers, to get this team out and running, to maybe break the ice a little bit and get their offense juiced up and ready to go.
Here's Edwards now, the Texas Tech transfer.
Tyler
Misses
off with
again.
the 3.
Reggie Chaney, his first minutes on the floor, and that's going to stay Houston ball. Talked about Villanova and their slow-paced, efficient offense as we take a look at advanced stats presented by Invesco QQQ. So Jimmy, just 73 possessions per game this year. That was down near the bottom in all of college basketball. But they are precision-based, albeit methodical in the way they go about it. And maybe most importantly in this matchup, as you pointed out, they're going to make Houston play 30 seconds of defense all night tonight.
But also what goes along with that, it assists and helps their defense because they don't take bad shots, they don't turn it over, so they're not giving up a lot of fast break opportunities to their opponents because of the methodical nature in which they play. They don't pound the offensive glass that much, so they're able to have balance in the backcourt.
Tays Moore is
Take
off.
Diacono, who's on the floor for the first time, and another empty possession for the Cougars. Villanova without Jordan Longino, their excellent reserve, a key reserve for them. Meniscus surgery. He's going to be out the remainder of the season. Back home watching.
Big
And
shot.
Villanova missing him. They're not as
Caleb is
deep
off.
as they'd like to be with Longino out.
And good defense that time. Juwan Roberts able to switch over, get a hand up on Gaines on that jump shot.
Kyler Edwards, he's been to a Final Four, been to a championship game with
Kyler, quick
Texas
pass.
Tech.
Nice dunk.
Cheney
Cougars
throws it
finally
down.
score after the drought.
That's the isolation you talked about, Brian, whether it was Jamal Shedd, now you saw Edwards be able to isolate. That time Dixon is really good, but got around him, helped off the baseline, and inside dropped it off for a beautiful dime.
Daniels.
Another big shot.
Got it.
Daniels, big three.
Caleb Daniels, the New Orleans native. Tulane transfer. He was a starter at Tulane, coming off the bench here with Villanova and an impact six-man. He plays heavy minutes. Had 8 points, 9 rebounds against Michigan, and was just an energizer off the bench, especially in the second half in that Sweet 16 matchup. Chet gets a step
Nice.
and lays it in. So he's able
Cougar
to beat
layup.
Daniels off the bounce. That's
Cut
what
in
he
the
did
lead to
all
6.
day long against Arizona in the Sweet 16.
His ability not just to beat his opponent, Brian, but to fight through some contact, use that athleticism, get over the height, and then finish. It's what makes him really good.
Daniels, little pull up in the lane, got it.
Daniels
Not
with the
afraid,
deuce.
Caleb Daniels. Villanova 5 for 13. They've hit a couple of threes. Daniels and Samuels have hit the three-pointers. And those were the two that had such an impact in the Sweet 16 game.
That's going to be a foul.
Foul by Slater. And that's going to get Juwan Roberts to the free throw line.
We're going to go on
Timeout
a
on
quick
the floor.
commercial break. We've got 28 viewers, guys. 13 likes. Let's make sure we smash that like, that thumbs up. We need to get to 25 likes. 25 likes. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up button. Helps the video, helps support the channel. Much appreciated. Of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for college, NBA, NFL, and of course MLB. We need 25 likes. Trying to get to 25. That's our first goal. So make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up. It's much appreciated. As we get through this commercial break, we've got a score: 14 Villanova Wildcats, 6 your Houston Cougars. As far as our votes go, we've got 29 votes, 52% for the Cougars, 48% for the Wildcats. Earlier, the Cougars had a nice little lead, but it's slowly changing. I'll be interested to see how that looks at halftime. As we get through this commercial break, I'm interested to see how people feel about St. Peter's and their historical run to the Elite Eight. What do you guys think about that? Does the train stop tomorrow? Can the Tar Heels end it? Send them packing. Immortal Eagle, I got the Canes tomorrow afternoon. Okay. We'll see. It's definitely going to be another good one. Igor, I love Miami tomorrow. Canes are sneaky good. Yeah. I don't knock that one. All right, so we got 19 likes, 6 more guys, 6 more likes, 6 more thumbs up gets us to that first goal of 25. So make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. We're almost at our first goal here of 25 likes. So let's keep smashing that like, that thumbs up button. It's much appreciated.
NCAA Division I Women's Basketball Championship Elite Eight begins tomorrow at 7 Eastern on ESPN. For more information on game times and listings, go to ncaa.com. Moment ago, Allie LaForce with Villanova head coach Jay Wright.
Well, Coach, your presence in the paint defensively felt massive. How did you play inside bigger than you are?
So far, we're playing tough inside. Eric Dixon's doing a good job. Jreasn doing a good job. They drive the ball hard. We're going to have to keep them out of the paint.
Any changes offensively?
We got to try to get Justin and Colin free. It's not easy.
Thank you, Coach.
I love the smile right there because it's not easy against this Houston team. But what will get them free
Free
is
throw
when
is
the
made.
others
First free throw.
are able to capitalize and get open and get some shots in now. Maybe more, and Gillespie will have a little bit.
Second free
more
throw is
freedom to
made.
operate.
Gillespie on the floor with Archie
8-14.
Diacono as
Villanova.
Juwan Roberts knocks down the free throws on his way to the bench as Kelvin Sampson re-enters his starters. Gillespie with Archie Diacono, the younger brother of Ryan. This is Chris. Plays spot minutes. Daniels
drives. That's going to be
a block.
blocking foul.
Beautiful play call.
Daniels going to the line for two.
If we do get a chance to see this again, you'll see at the end of this, you see Daniels getting downhill. But Jermaine Samuels cut in front. What that did was took a defender with him, cleared the space, and then Daniels was able to draw the ire of the defense, turn the corner, and get himself to the free throw line.
Villanova is such a dangerous
makes the
three-point
first
shooting
free
team as
throw.
well. You have to be on the lookout for the shooters. Creates a lot of lanes. Hey, Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try it first. San Antonio, Texas, AT&T Center. And an Elite Eight matchup between Houston and Villanova.
He makes the second free throw. 8-point
Villanova's
game.
got this game at their pace, under their control. Villanova with the wins over UAB, Illinois. As you take a look at opponents' points per game this season, Houston third best in the nation and top 23 for Villanova. Two excellent defensive teams. Shed trying to get by Slater. He does so.
Nice drive. Good bucket. Cougars.
Move from Jamal Shed.
You know what's smart about that? He waited until Eric Dixon retreated back out of the lane, and that's when he used his quickness and athleticism to get downhill and score that basket.
Houston's made their last 3 buckets.
Travel.
Travel. Cougars ball.
Villanova's first giveaway.
Explosive right here. Eric Dixon caught in between because you know why? He didn't want to take a body. I think it was off of Carlton inside, and there's a travel. So smart play, but you want to force Shed to be able to finish over the top. He's done that twice already.
Big screen from Carlton. Roberts looking inside. Josh Carlton in traffic, and he gives it right back.
Oh, wow.
So a travel
Another travel.
for Houston and Josh Carlton.
Villanova ball.
The transfer from UConn. And another Houston turnover, their 4th. Samuels for 3.
That's going to be off.
Yeah, flying high for the rebound. Juwan Roberts. You never know who's going to rise up in a game like this. You get in the NCAA tournament. It was Shed against Arizona. Put together a career night, 21 points. Had 4 rebounds. He had 6 assists in the game and a couple of steals, and he played all but 2 minutes. Three-pointer on his way.
That's
Short.
off.
Long rebound.
Villanova rebound.
Samuels, Villanova ball.
How about this? You haven't heard this. Another offensive rebound by the Cougars. Excellent job of Villanova locating bodies early and often and keeping this high-explosive Cougar team off the offensive glass.
It's the name of their game, offensive rebounds, especially on three-point attempts where they're best in the nation. As
Nice
Samuels
drive, gets the
got a man
foul.
up in the air. That shot fake works again, and Carlton
Villanova to the line
picks
for
up
2.
the foul.
I'm going to go back to this. In real-time speed, you're telling yourself, don't do it, don't do it. What? Guess what? You do it. Because the customary thing that a player wants to do is contest the shot because you hear it all the time. And rarely do you play against a team. You may play against a player, individual player, but you're playing against a team where everybody does it. It's second nature. So it's easy to say, don't go for it. But as we've seen, Brian, it's difficult to do.
Let's send it to Allie.
Well, not only has Samuels been great offensively, but in the last 5 games, he has totaled more rebounds than any other 5-game stretch in his
Free throws
career.
are made.
And he told me he takes so much pride in making the, quote, Villanova basketball play. He said, I love the charges, I love the dives, and those and ones that send him to the free throw line right there. Getting that bucket to go after the foul. He said, I just stick to our core values, and it's got us those wins that we've built over the last 10 years, the tradition of Villanova basketball.
Allie Samuels with 22 against Michigan, had 7 boards as well. Played all but 5 minutes in the game. He figures he's going to be one of the key players. He ends up guarding Shed this time. It comes up short, and there's
Samuels gets the rebound.
That reminds me of some guy that plays for Golden State that's undersized, that kind of does everything for his team. Holds it together. That's Jreasn Samuels. I'm talking about Draymond Green. So that's Jreasn Samuels right now for Villanova.
Daniels working with Samuels here.
Pass.
Kick it out, reverse it.
Another pass.
7 to shoot. Gillespie.
5 seconds deep 3. That's off.
And flying high for the rebound is Edwards.
Keep in mind, we're halfway through this first half, and that was Colin Gillespie's first shot.
Edwards
pulls
the
a 3. That's in and out.
In and out it goes. Just hasn't been able to buy a shot. And it's going to be a flop warning called by Michael Reed.
I don't know if it really was a flop.
Timeout on the floor. 18-10 Villanova with a basketball. Intense matchup. The 2 and the 5.
All right, guys, so we're going to head to a quick commercial break while they do a timeout. We got 67 viewers, 21 likes. Let's go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, guys. We need to get to 30 likes. 30 likes is our next goal. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. Help support the stream, help support the channel. Much appreciated. Of course, if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe. Or you'll be updated with streams just like this for college, NBA, NFL, and of course MLB. We're at 25 now. 5 more likes, 5 more thumbs up. We'll hit that next goal of 30. Make sure you guys keep smashing that thumbs up button. Thank you. 40 votes. 55% for the Wildcats now, so that's changed. And now they're over the Cougars when it comes to the votes. Out of 40, 56% for the Wildcats. Immortal Eagle, just chilling. I got no more games left in my bracket. Yo, like the bracket's dead, bro. The bracket is dead. I mean, I've been making money off St. Peter's on my bets, on my money line bets. But that's all I got going now. No more bracket for me. And I guess I was reading some story. They said as of yesterday, because of Purdue, millions of brackets were broken. So yeah, we're not alone. So 4 more likes, guys. 4 more likes gets us to that 30 mark. That's our next goal. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button. We need 4 more for 30. Jonas, Houston isn't playing very well at all. Yeah, I mean, they've been cold. Houston's definitely been cold. And obviously, if Villanova can keep this lead and, add some more points, this thing could get out of hand before halftime. So, interesting. Immortal, I had Purdue. Yeah, a lot of people had Purdue. I have to go back. I'm pretty sure I did too, but my bracket was done like 4 days ago or something like that. Jonas Waltman, very cold. Igor, I had Purdue winning it all. Winning it, wow. Yeah, that hurts. Just imagine, though, it's somebody out there that has St. Peter's winning it all. And if they do, that's going to be insane.
In the game, We got to get the ball out of Jamal's hands a little bit more. I'm going to give him a rest right here so we can get the ball going from side to side and then get it in the paint. You know, right now they're forcing us into contested jump shots. But hey, Villanova's a good defensive team. You know, we got to settle in and start making some shots, though.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, good defensive. They close gaps. And
Daniels is off. There is a
Dixon
foul.
able to get inside. But the thing with Houston, again, it's the patient part because
Jreasn
again, when you're accustomed to being able to run up and down, change the course of the game and the temperature of the game with your defense and get out and run, that's your fall safe. Well, if you don't have it, what are you going to rely on? That's what we have to see, and that's what Calvin Sampson is saying from his young men.
These minutes without Shed on the floor will be key. He won't be over there long. I mentioned he only sat for 2 minutes against Arizona. Justin Moore is trying to get him going.
Kick out to Slater. It's going to be off.
Comes up short.
Cougar rebound.
Down by Fabian White.
And that time, again, when you see Justin Moore and you see Colin Gillespie back a man down, the help man that's going to come over double team is Fabian White.
White, dangerous presence. One of the winningest players ever in this
That is
program
off
history. He
by the
misses.
Cougars.
Slater comes down with a rebound. Just some housekeeping. That flop warning on Edwards prior to that timeout. So if Houston is hit with another flop, it won't be a warning. It'll be a one-shot Class B technical, and that's something to file away. You wouldn't think that would come, but it's certainly out there. Gillespie crossover.
Gillespie drives, kicks it back out.
And now Moore
Big
on
shot.
its way.
Moore for the three.
For Justin Moore.
11-point game.
Justin Moore with his first basket of the game. He and Gillespie, their go-to guys on offense. Is Fabian White. No.
That's going to be off for the Cougars. Villanova
clears.
rebound.
Moore at 15 against Michigan. Justin, I'm talking about, with 3 threes. Gillespie. Tajay Moore guarding him again.
Gillespie pushing.
Moore
Kicks it
and
back
Gillespie
out.
like to take it into the post. Both can post up well. They can go inverted anytime.
Moore misses the layup.
Moore, no, it misses, and that's going the other way.
gonna
Going to be a foul.
Foul.
On Dixon.
Well, one thing about this Villanova offense, when you freeze it right here are the scoring zones, okay, that they want to get into, and Justin Moore is going to come right into this zone. When the double team comes, it opens up inside right there. They work on spacing each day to understand with this Houston team, even though he was close to Slater, the passes have to be shorter. Beautiful
Nice
pass
dish inside.
in order for this Houston
And
team not to
Cougars
get those deflections.
missed it.
Carlton felt Dixon on
Villanova
his
rebound.
back. He couldn't finish it. He put a flurry of moves
Wow.
on him. He was right there. Villanova with their largest lead, trying to add to it as Samuels. Houston
Kick
stays
out,
down
big
on the
shot.
fake.
That's going to be
Daniels
off.
cannot hit the three. Good job that time defensively for the Cougars.
A couple times, even on the Gillespie fake.
Another quick pass.
They didn't go
Maybe
for
it
it.
makes that
Beautiful
one.
Pass inside from Edwards, and that's maybe something the Cougars need to stamp right now. Cut and pace. They get it up quick and try to attack.
Fabian White with his first basket. He's a big piece to the Cougars. He can light the fuse too. He only had 4 points against
It is
Arizona.
loud
He
in
has
that
had
arena.
a number of games this year in the 20s. And a
Cougars
Villanova
ball after the
in
turnover
this
by
crowd
Villanova.
roars as Houston gets the ball back.
Well, this is good defense. This time on
This is a
Caleb
momentum
Daniels.
shift.
Watch more. He got a little piece of the hand. Yeah, he got some body, but that's the aggressive nature in which Houston plays to see if they can capitalize on the offensive end once again. Get the ball inside.
The Moors guard each other.
Another quick
inside.
pass. They're killing him on the inside right now. Another big score. 14-21. 7-point game.
Houston capitalizing on the Villanova turnover. Their first points off turnovers in this one as Dixon backs Carlton down. Double team there. He leaves it. Samuels
Another
in
quick
traffic,
pass in,
finds
kicks it
Dixon
back.
somehow, and a foul. And Dixon is going to the line.
It's going to be a
I mean,
foul.
Just the passing in traffic and able to secure it with a free throw.
All right,
Josh
so we're
Carlton,
going to
Jimmy
do a
doing
quick commercial break while they take a timeout. All right, guys, so we got a little over 100 viewers. Make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up button. We're trying to get over our goal here of 30 likes. So make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. It's much appreciated. Help support me and support the stream. Of course, if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for college, NBA, NFL, and of course MLB. As we get through the commercial break here, going back to the votes, we've got 57% now for the Wildcats. Out of 58 votes, 43% for the Cougars. Shiloh the God says, come on, Cougars. Got a Houston fan in the house. Immortal Eagle Daniels is just as hot as he was against the Wolverines. Yeah, I mean, I expect there to be some kind of swing in this, right? I feel like this is another one of those games where obviously if Houston can keep it close, then they may take it. So Villanova's going to have to find a way to try to keep that momentum. Blake Fanthorpe says, need the Cougs. Broad Day Buddha, let's go Wildcats. All right, Villanova in the house. Make sure you guys keep smashing that thumbs up button. Our next big goal is going to be 50. We have 34 right now, so we just need 16 more likes to get us to that 50 goal, that 50 mark. So keep smashing that thumbs up button. It's much appreciated. Marissa, I honestly don't care who wins as long as it's not a blowout. Well, the spread is -3. 3-point spread. So Broad Day Buddha, if Nova keep the momentum, they will win the game. Yeah, I mean that's the key, right? But that's, people start shooting threes and you miss a couple easy layups, you start losing that momentum. It gives, Houston a chance to come back and or make it a close game, and that's what you don't want if you're a Villanova or a Villanova fan, that's for sure.
So looking forward to that. Who's it going to be to go to New Orleans? First ticket will be punched. Either Houston or Villanova right here in San Antonio. And Dixon to the line. Both teams shooting it at 30%. If this game feels in the mud, if it feels ugly, it is. And it's typically that way when the Houston Cougars and the Villanova Wildcats are involved. Big Eric Dixon, 6 points, 7 rebounds in 21 minutes against Michigan. Knocks down the free throws, 23-14. Nova by 9. Houston with the ball, 3.5 to go in the first half. Cougars have not shot the ball at all from beyond the arc. An 0 for at this point, 0 for 8. They've had some looks, and it's going to be a turnover. Offensive foul.
Oh, wow. So it's going to be a turnover in the Cougars.
So Carlton picks up his second foul. And that puts Houston at 16 fouls. The next one's going to send Villanova to the line.
Yeah, the mental mistakes that you have
14-23, 3 minutes left in the quarter.
To how you're able to generate rhythm, in particular on the offensive end. But if you're turning it over, not ever going to get to that point where you feel comfortable offensively.
Houston has not trailed often in this tournament. Going to go back to the Illinois game in the first half.
Big play. Can't put it back, but he does get the rebound.
Another opportunity here for Nova. Moore gives it up. Dixon.
Dixon trying to make something down there.
Keeps his dribble.
Kicks it back out. Another pass.
Boy, Villanova making Houston travel. They're making
no foul. Loses the ball. Cougars going down.
Here goes Tajay Moore.
Bit of an Euro.
Gets his own. Moore.
Misses it, but cleans it up.
Got a bounce. Tajay Moore was in foul trouble. Good part of the Arizona game. Is Mom Kenya watching on? And Jay Wright wants to talk it over with 2:19 remaining
timeout
in this first half. Villanova
so
ball when we can.
Quick commercial break here. All right, guys. So we got 122 viewers, 41 likes, 41 thumbs up. Let's keep smashing that thumbs up button. We're trying to get to 50, over 50 likes, over 50 thumbs up. Make sure you guys are smashing that thumbs up button. And of course, make sure you subscribe. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. Marissa, Houston looks awful. Yeah, they're not playing like they belong in the Elite Eight. That's for sure. Definitely expected to see a little bit more, let's say, action at this point. But that's where we are, unfortunately. Villanova won't allow a long run, in my opinion. They're shooting. They'll shoot too good. Shiloh the Gods. Is Houston going to win by 2? Oof. Man's got faith. I can appreciate it. Yeah. 72 votes, 58% Wildcats, 42% Cougars now. Two minutes left before the half. I feel like these 2 minutes are definitely going to be very important, without a doubt. If Villanova was able to put some space in between them and the Cougars, then it's going to be a hard fight next half for the Cougars.
Live on the CBS Sports app, cbssports.com. It's Illinois in the round of 32 with 21. Gets one on the board here, and Ali LaForce, he is the man with the $1 million leg. He's just happy to be on the floor.
That's right, Brian. It took some time to earn that nickname for the leg. His story is incredible. He broke his right tibia and fibula in a game while playing for Cal State Bakersfield back in 2017. And after an initial prognosis of 6 to 9 months, he needed 5 surgeries on the leg. After the 5th surgery, he said, listen, if this doesn't go the way that I want, I'm going to stop playing basketball. Doctors said he wouldn't be able to jump the same. He went 634 days before playing in his next college basketball game. So yes, he's earned the $1 million leg nickname, and coach said his athleticism literally gives the team swagger, and they rely on it daily.
Well, Allie, you understand this. When you're out significant time, it allows you to reevaluate not just your game, but life. You see
more shoots, and that's all.
What he said he's learned is how much more he values the game of basketball, but becoming a better player attitude-wise. He changed his attitude from that particular moment, but then it got better because he was under more demands by Kelvin Sampson and his staff. That's why he chose here. That's why he's playing better. And I'm glad to see it. I love to see that story for that young man.
And Moore's going to pull another one.
Tays Moore with the jumper.
Kelvin Sampson called him the greatest athlete he's ever coached.
That says a lot.
And he's not the king of the hyperbole either.
No.
Tough to get a compliment out of Kelvin Sampson. Houston, a little bit of a surge right here on an 8-2 run. It's a 5-point game. Villanova with the ball in the lead with 1.5 minutes to go in this first half. Gillespie posting, draws a double. Gillespie, and it's going to be a foul on Shed.
The beautiful part about that play, the double team came that time. It came from Reggie Chaney, but Villanova reversed the ball, but brought it right back to Colin Gillespie. Now, watch the pump fake. The closeout by Jamal Shed was poor, which opened up the baseline for Gillespie, and now that's foul number 7 to a team that's on the point of breaking a record here from the free throw line this year.
Gillespie, second in the Big East this year.
Gillespie's going to make first free throw.
He is cash from the line. Hey, you can watch live men's games on your computer, phone, tablet, or streaming device with NCAA March Madness Live. Scan the QR code now to download.
Second one's
Villanova
good.
has a chance to break Harvard's all-time free throw record. Gillespie has not missed a free throw in the NCAA tournament. He's 10 for 10 from the line in his 3 games played. Minute 20 left. Tajay Moore going to work on Daniels. Rises up.
Moore is off.
Off the window.
Villanova rebound.
I mean, he had the shot. The explosion, you saw it in his legs that time, right over the top. Daniels, but not able to softly kiss it off the glass.
Dixon with Cheney on it. Dixon just plowing his way in.
Dixon using the body.
Eric Dixon
nice layup.
You know, it's the same thing with Jreasn Samuels Jr. When they came in, Dixon, it was more, okay, if you have a shot, you're going to dump it off to you, get an offensive rebound, but that was a play designed for him. And Dixon has grown so much as an offensive player.
We're going to go to another quick commercial break as I take a timeout. Your score, 18-27, 45 seconds left in the half. All right, so we got 117 viewers, 40 likes. We just need 10 more, guys. 10 more gets us to our next goal of 50 likes. So make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up button. We just need 10 more. 10 more gets us to that 50 mark. Much appreciated.
And I think since the realignment of the Big East, this year was the only second time that Villanova didn't win the regular season outright.
Quick pass inside. And that's going to be a foul on Villanova. Cougars going to the line.
Yeah, I like that play out of timeout. A quick hitting play. Again, against this Villanova team, they're not going to force you. They get a lot of deflections and get out and run. But if you can operate quickly, make quick decisions, those gaps open up, and now you can find yourself either scoring the basket or getting to the free throw line.
Cheney hits the free throw. Houston 3 for 3 from the line. It's only the 4th Villanova foul. They play such great defense without fouling. Reggie Cheney. Transition to the bench in December. Had 6 points against Arizona. There's the first miss.
Eight-point game.
8 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Villanova will use it all. They're averaging about 19 seconds per possession. It's Houston in a long window of defense. Samuels comes up short. Falls loose. Who it's going to be? And that's going to be Houston ball.
Houston ball.
That's a good interior defense by the Cougars. Collapse on Samuels, and just take a look at the end of the play.
Close, certainly one they would look at under 2 minutes of regulation. Don't do that here. I like how Jeffrey Anderson comes out of the pack door with a firm call.
Did you see him? He was on his toes, too. He was up on his toes.
Like it was a first down. Jamal Shed. Long
jumper. That's going to be off.
Follow no, and that's going to be a foul on Villanova. So Samuels rooting out Juwan Roberts. And Samuels picks up his first foul.
On the back end of this, Roberts is able to get on the inside of Jreasn Samuels. Now, Samuels didn't out-root him, root him under, but his body and his motion caused that contact, which pushed Roberts up underneath the basket. The official made the call. Jay Wright not too happy with that, and the officials huddling up a little bit.
Clock says .1, but they're gonna. So the conversation was whether it was a shooting foul or not, and it is agreed upon. It was an attempt at a shot, which changes everything. Half's essentially over at .1 on the clock. Now, Roberts has a chance to put points on the board.
This is the first free throw.
Roberts is a 48% free throw shooter.
Brett
so
Kahan just subscribed. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family.
Villanova rather than a tap in that could have been there for Roberts.
Makes a second free throw.
Down. Houston with that reversal as the officials come together, buys them a point. And this is going to be a 7-point game.
And that's going to be your first half.
Grind them out.
Houston Cougars 20, Villanova Wildcats 27.
And Houston.
And we're going to go into
we're at the half.
halftime.
And don't forget, coming up, AT&T at the half, first half analysis, the latest NCAA tournament news. It's all coming up.
All right. Thanks you guys for being here. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up button, as we have just approached 115 viewers, 43 likes. We need 7 more. 7 more likes, 7 more thumbs up gets us to that 50 mark as we are here at halftime. So make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up button. And of course, if you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for college, NFL, NBA, and of course MLB. We are on halftime. I'm going to grab a quick bite. You should do the same. Get your drinks. Check your social media. And I will be back. All right. Halftime is almost over. Give you guys plenty of time to grab your food, your drinks, all that nice stuff, whatever you needed to get. And we're almost back to the game. All right, so we got 71 viewers, 45 likes. We just need 5 more likes, guys. 5 more likes gets us to that 50 mark. We just need 5 more likes, 5 more thumbs up, and we will hit our goal of 50. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. It's much appreciated. Of course, if you're new, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll always be updated with streams just like this. Of course, once you hit that subscribe button, make sure you click on the bell so that you can be notified as soon as I go live. That way you don't miss when I do. The coach plays in the house. What's up, bro? I shot you back an email earlier. Lewis Nugent, do you think Houston will come back? I mean, I have to admit, I'm a little biased, just a little bit, but I'm going to call the game with an unbiased attitude. But I've got money on Villanova. That's where my money is. So I think they take it. But does Houston have a shot? Of course. This is March Madness. Anything could happen. But as the coach plays said, low-scoring half. Everybody, when you have a chance, obviously during halftime, while the game's not on, check out his page. The coach plays. I'll pull it up real quick here for you guys. That way you can check him out. He's another sports content creator, streamer. Coach plays, and right now he's actually streaming as well. Good buddy of mine, good guy, so make sure you check him out. The coach plays. On YouTube there. Hope Cougars can come back. Yeah, like I said, as far as it goes, this is March Madness. Anything could happen. Without a doubt, they definitely have a chance of coming back. Villanova may come out cold. Cougars can come out hot. You never know. I would never write them off. It's not over until the fat lady sings, as they say. And that's the name of the game. Jose D says game is done for Houston. He's just completely writing them off. All right. The coach plays. That's what's up, bro. Yeah, just shoot me a text when you have a chance. And we just got a few more minutes here until we get back to the second half. Lewis, I had just bet 500 on second half for Nova. All right. Big money bet out there. Nickel for the Villanova win. So we got 114 votes, 61% Wildcats, 39% Cougars. And we just hit 50 likes, guys. Thanks a lot for the support. Thanks a lot for the love. Make sure you guys keep hitting that thumbs up button, and keep it going. Our next goal is 100. 100 likes, 100 thumbs up. And we just need 50 more. We're halfway there. We are halfway there. Keep smashing that thumbs up. Much appreciated as we get through all these commercials and all this fun stuff. And we'll be at the second half of the game soon. What's up, Jonas? Eastside says, keep on doubting them Cougs. Clutch City, third ward, defense wins games. I respect it, bro. And I'm definitely a believer in defense wins games. 100%. Yelts Kev, I haven't been in this channel since baseball. No, you were here for football, bro. I definitely seen you during the football season, that's for sure. Yeah, without a doubt, you were here for football, bro. Igor's Locks, gotta believe Houston has a strong second half with those lines. Yeah, I mean, Vegas is calling for 3, right? But, you know, the same can be said for them calling a 12-point game against St. Peter's, which is just straight disrespectful. I just can't believe Vegas said that St. Peter's will lose by 12. It's wild to me. And then look at what happened. So, but like I said, who knows? Who knows? We're almost back at game time, guys. Keep smashing that like, keep smashing that thumbs up button. It's much appreciated. And of course, make sure you subscribe. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this as we get back into it. Then of course, tomorrow, I will be streaming that St. Peter's UNC game, without a doubt. You don't want to miss it. Definitely want to be here for that. So make sure you guys subscribe.
Just about ready for the start of half number 2. Villanova leads it by 7. Rough shooting for both teams. Houston has not been able to connect on a 3-point try. We heard a lot about the shooting woes during halftime, Jimmy, but there's a reason for that, especially from the Villanova defensive perspective.
Well, you'll see a lot of quick shots by Houston, but they're accustomed to doing that during the course of the year. But what's happening is that Villanova is doing an excellent job early putting a body on the Cougars and not allowing them to get second and third opportunities. So keep in mind, this is a team that's third nationally in offensive rebounding rate at 38%, meaning that they rebound the ball at 38%.
Villanova ball starting the second half.
Do that in the first half, see what adjustment the Cougars make.
Houston just 5 second chance points. They did have 4 offensive rebounds, but Villanova minimizing a real strength for the Cougars as Justin Moore just going to work inside, denied by Carlton. Dixon's got it back. Carlton again.
Dixon's going to do a travel, and that's going to be a turnover.
Excellent
Cougars ball.
Stand to start the second half as we send it over to Allie LaForce.
Coach Sampson, he said, listen, we have to get on the offensive glass. We're just shooting 30% from the field, but they're shooting 28%. We aren't here because we're a great offensive team and we're not going to win the free throw battle. We know that. We have to get inside and we have to get on the boards.
At 20 points, Allie, tying the fewest in school history as Houston gives it right back. Carlton travels with it. He's got a couple of turnovers, make it his 3rd turnover, the big man for the Cougars. Villanova basketball just underway here. Villanova averaging a little over 19 seconds per possession, Jimmy. 14 field goal tries in the last 10 seconds of the 30-second timer. This one comes a little earlier, and it's a knockdown three.
That's going to be a big shot from Villanova.
Who again is back on the floor to start the second half.
Great call that time. Sometimes what Jay Wright will do is maybe start a smaller lineup in the second half against a team like Houston, but he chose to put a scoring threat, Caleb Daniels, in for Brandon Slater. Paid off on that three-point shot.
Here's Moore.
Moore's going to be off.
No. Is there an offensive rebound? There is. Moore
Quick pass, put back up, and that's going to be a Cougar score. 8-point game.
An offensive board. And an 8-point game. Villanova has led from the start. No ties, no lead changes. Nova pushed it to an 11-point lead with 6 minutes remaining in the half. Houston got on their only run of the game. It was an 8-2 run to get to 5. But could not get any closer in that first half. Gillespie posting up, kicks it. Samuels on the drive with the left hand.
Big score.
Well, and why that play is so successful, you say, well, how does Samuels get downhill? Well, because that time Fabian White was in a closeout position where it was a little bit longer. That pump fake jab step allowed Samuels to get to his left hand. Fabian was caught on his right hip, hence the basket down low.
Here's Edwards. Missed again. Another offensive rebound.
The
Back-to-back
offensive
possessions.
rebound.
He's been given some room to shoot it.
Cougars reset.
Has not been able to get the blow by very often in this game. Now the switch comes. Dixon on him. Shed trying to get free. Cannot.
Villanova rebound.
To the basket. Gillespie will walk it up. Villanova chance to jump out to their biggest lead. They're up 10. They were up 11 in the first half.
Nice pass.
Good passing. And now Gillespie.
Three. That's going to be off. Cougars rebound.
Clears for Houston. Kyler Edwards 0 for 5. 3 of those misses coming from three-point range.
Pass to the inside. That's going to be offensive foul. Going the other way.
Josh Carlton picks up his 3rd foul, and Kelvin Sampson can't believe it.
Wow, let's see if he dips his shoulder right there. That dislodge meant right there is what the official called. Right here as he leans in, I think that's a play on to me. As his contact by both players, and that's a tough call for Carlton to pick up.
3rd foul, Carlton will remain.
And Jay Wright with the small lineup. Slater is in for Eric Dixon right now.
Which puts Samuels at the 5, and they
should have went out with it. That would have been a shooting foul for a 3.
Kelvin Sampson letting Jeffrey Anderson hear about it. Back-to-back years in the Elite Eight, team that went to the Final Four last year. Villanova back in the Elite Eight for the first time since 2018, their championship season. Shed all over Gillespie, trying to shake him. Daniels, 3-pointer.
Big 3, that's going to be off.
There is Edwards to clear.
Cougars rebound.
Houston wants to push.
Great box out by Carlton. On Samuels got numbers.
3 from the Cougars. That's going to be off.
Carlton keeps it alive. Another
offensive rebound. Another open shot, and that's money for the Cougars.
That's what Houston needs.
7-point game.
Offensive rebounds gives them opportunities at open looks. As a team, the Cougars shoot at 35% from three-point range. And they finally have a 3 that falls, their first of the night. After missing their first 9. Slater
quick pass. It was almost thrown away. Gillespie picks it up. Trying to make something out of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Villanova turnover.
Timeout on the floor.
All right.
This Houston team has figured
Got a
something
momentum
out.
change here.
The second half, get bodies, get the offensive rebound. You didn't see the front part.
Big momentum change.
Able to get his feet.
All right, so we're going to head to a quick commercial break, guys. We're at 121 viewers, 57 likes. We're trying to get to 100. 100 likes is the goal. Make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up button. It's much appreciated. So we can get closer to our goal of 100 likes. 100 likes, 100 thumbs up. Make sure you guys are smashing that like, thumbs up button. We just need 43 more. course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you will be updated with streams just like this for college, NBA, NFL, and of course, MLB. Coming to our votes, we got 133 votes, 58% for the Wildcats, 42% for the Cougars. Yelts Kev says just keep making threes and Cougars will be okay. It just can't get cold, right? Just keep shooting and don't get cold. You'll win the game.
You can get complete coverage of the NCAA Division I Women's Tournament on NCAA.com. Don't forget, coming up next, what a matchup. Arkansas and Duke. Coach K and the Blue Devils advancing. Fun fact, Jimmy, you know what Arkansas, Villanova, and Houston all have in common from a year ago? They all lost to Baylor.
Thanks a lot, Ricky Bryans. Thanks a lot for being here, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Big bucket from the Cougars.
With his first made basket, gets in the paint to do it. And Houston surviving a brutal start shooting. Starting to put together not only offensive rebounds, but made baskets as more.
Villanova misses,
Carlton with a rebound.
and they've gotten cold. Cougars driving.
No.
Follow up, miss.
Clears it away.
Villanova rebound.
But a beautiful play out of the timeout by Calvin Sampson to get Kyler Edwards to turn the corner, get an easier look at the rim, and good defense by Carlton on the other end as well.
Justin Moore working with Samuels. Carlton out on him, gets a step on him.
Samuels pushes inside, gets the and one.
Scores and one. Jermaine Samuels, a chance at a three-point play.
But what's happening? Watch the feet of Carlton. He's all turned around because his footwork, when he went for the closeout, he wasn't able to square up Samuels. This has happened several occasions when the long closeouts are out to Samuels. When he pump fakes or jabs, now you're not in position, and what you end up doing is opening up Samuels' left hand. He's able to get down the leg, and once again, the effectiveness of the pump fake to finish through contact, a potential three-point play.
And now Houston with Juwan Roberts on the floor. So White's got 3 fouls. Josh Carlton has 3 fouls, the 2 Houston bigs. And remember, they use White as that rover man, the guy who helps on the interior.
Big shot, and that's an air ball, 3.
An offensive rebound. They've got 4 offensive boards in this half. Shed to White. Justin Moore on him.
10 seconds to shoot.
Tajay Moore inside. Roberts is fouled.
And there's a foul.
That was a clean look by Kyler Edwards. I think he rushed it just a little bit because he's not getting it. But I tell you what, this is something that Houston does well. They work on this. If you can't get it, tip it out. Why? Because it may go to your teammate. You don't necessarily have to grab it, but let's tip it up and see if we can get it on the board, if we can get it on the floor, whatever we need to do it. Now, a scramble situation, the defense is not matched up, more able to knock in that three.
First 6 minutes of the second half, already 4 offensive boards and 10 second chance points. They've doubled up their first half total. Caleb Daniels called for the foul here. It's his first. Carlton on the bench with 3 fouls. White plays with 3 fouls. Tajay Moore working on Justin Moore.
Throws it up.
Offensive rebound again.
Listen, block from the back from Villanova, and they get it back.
What a play from Moore. Slater trying to take White.
Slater's going to drive. Tries to make some space, kicks it out. Daniels, big shot. It's going to be off.
Off the rim. They didn't reset the clock. Now they do. They shed it to 20. Now Gillespie. No good.
Misses the 3. Putback is missed.
Daniels was flying high. Now the Cougs on the other end. Shed will get it organized. Fabian White gives it to Shed. And
3 from Shed is missed. Villanova rebound.
Clears it away.
Another good look that time, and Fabian White did the right thing. As soon as he felt the pressure of maybe a double team or a jab, he got it right out quickly with Jamal Shed, just not able to knock it in.
Houston's 1 of 12 from three-point range. Shed just 4 points after his career high 21 against Arizona. Dixon denied. Roberts, he's given him some good minutes with Josh Carlton on the bench. And now Fabian White will exit.
Good defense right there by Roberts. He talked about for him only 1 foul, but he was able, even though he was in front of Dixon, able to use that length. 7 seconds on the shot clock for Villanova.
Ramon Walker Jr. on the floor.
Gillespie.
4 to shoot. Gillespie, 3-pointer. No.
That's a miss.
And there's Kyler
Cougars
Edwards
rebound.
with the rebound. Brandon Slater marking Shed here. Edwards gets the switch. Dixon on him. The Villanova center. And Edwards goes right by him and a foul.
Foul. Layup is
Free
missed.
throws for Kyler Edwards.
Foul is on 43, Eric Dixon. Third personal.
Third foul on Eric Dixon. Hey, for the first time ever, the Stanley Cup playoffs are on TNT and TBS. You don't want to miss a minute. You can watch starting May 5th to see who will raise the cup.
You know, the beauty about that play by Kyler Edwards is he missed a free throw. He knew, he called it out to get that switch. He knew he could get Dixon. Excellent discipline by the Cougars to stay wide. Why? As you see Daniels come in, it gave Edwards a lane to beat Dixon by. If they're 2 bunts together, that lane is not there. Unfortunately, Edwards missed the first end of this. See if he can knock in the second.
This again where Jermaine Samuels
Missed both free throws, but they get the rebound.
Missed free throw.
Tip once again.
Yeah, good call. They are racking up the offensive boards now. That is their 6th.
Quick pass inside, and that's made. Cougars.
Second chance points for the Cougs. And it's a 6-point Villanova lead with the ball. 8 minutes in. Second half, Elite Eight. Winner to the Final Four in New Orleans. Samuels
Kicks it back out.
Justin Moore, shot fake.
Moore, shot for the 3. It's money.
That's a 3-pointer scored on the floor. They'll take a look at it at the next dead ball. For now, it goes as a 3, and Justin Moore with 5 on a second made field goal. Shed cannot shake Samuels. And with 7 to shoot, Edwards will start it over again. Guarded by Gillespie. Tough 3-pointer.
And that's an air ball going the other way to Villanova.
Timeout on the floor. Edwards is 1 for 9.
We're going to take a quick commercial break while they take a timeout. All right, guys, so we got 173 viewers, 60 likes. We're trying to get to 100. 100 likes, 100 thumbs up. So make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up button. We're trying to hit a goal of 100 likes, 100 thumbs up. So make sure you're smashing that like, thumbs up button. Help support me, help support the stream and the channel. Much appreciated. And of course, if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. Also for the NBA, NFL, and of course MLB. And also post sports talk and sports content. So if any of that interests you, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. All right, so 67 likes. We just need 33 more. 33 more gets us up to that 100 goal. Keep smashing that like, that thumbs up button. Much appreciated. Yelts Kev, this is tough. I'm not mad at all if Cougs lose. Elite Eight is good enough. Greg Gergen, you have an excellent voice. Thanks a lot, Greg. Thanks for being here, man. As far as for our votes, we got 145 votes. Wildcats are still at 58% for the win. Cougars 42%. As we get through this quick commercial break, we got a score of 29-38. Villanova has been holding this lead up to this point with 11 minutes left. And as I stated earlier, I figured if they were to win this game, they'd definitely have to keep the lead, obviously, and move that ball, create good opportunities, and that's what they've been doing. Phil Nagesh, thanks for providing the stream, brother. Appreciate you. Thanks a lot, Phil. Thanks for being here, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. That way you'll be updated my next one. Look forward to seeing you guys back. I'll be here tomorrow for the St. Peter's, North Carolina game. That's going to be a big one.
What do you have?
Well, it's Samuels, and I talked about his ability to be utilized over the court. He may not have scored the basket, but look at all the defensive attention that he attracts. And now Edwards has a long closeout. A pump fake opens it up for Justin Moore, who knocks in the three. The officials confirmed it during the timeout, but that's the beauty now of having Jermaine Samuels handle the ball. You move Gillespie off. Over the years, the trust factor has grown so much that you wouldn't have saw that 2 years ago from Jermaine Samuels. But today, he's able not only to make that, to see the play, but make the play happen.
Villanova with the ball, 11 minutes remaining here in regulation.
Gillespie trying to make a play.
Gillespie
kicks it out. Daniels, quick pass. Goaltending on the Cougars.
Yeah, it was good defense that time by Houston, but at the last minute, Reggie came in and did it. But you got to go back to the play. Why did it open up?
11-point game.
If you're able to get 2 feet in the lane, now the defense has to attract. And if you're able to pass through space, low on the ground, and make those passes, that's what Villanova did. That opened up that opportunity again for Samuels.
Allie, I saw you in the Houston huddle. What'd you learn?
Well, less than a minute ago, Coach was telling his team, do not fall for the shot fakes. And that's what they emphasized.
Quick pass inside.
Yesterday, but you just saw them
defensive
fall for
play,
not just
Villanova
but 2
ball.
shot fakes. The frustration is getting to Houston. Roberts and Shedd got into an altercation. They resolved it before Coach came over. But Coach just said, you got to stick to the scouting report.
Yeah, you know how it is, though, Allie. It's so difficult against multiple players who do it, who are threats. And then when you're closing out and late,
big three, that's going to be off.
Fall for the puck
front of the rim.
Even more so susceptible.
Villanova has matched their biggest lead. Shedd can't get by Slater. He's found it difficult to beat Villanova off the bounce.
After the defensive play out on Villanova, still going to be Cougars ball.
That's Nova's system, and they get you every game they play.
Every day, scouting report, Allie, you said it, it's just that stay down, I'm not going to go for it. You keep telling yourself that, but they're so disciplined in how they do it, and rarely do you see the Villanova Wildcats get called for a travel when they utilize their pump fakes.
Almost another
Almost
turnover.
a steal.
6 to shoot
Kick to
now.
the inside. Cougars, quick score.
Excellent ball movement,
31-40,
Roberts
9-point game.
benefits from the Edwards look.
Yeah, that was beautiful offense that time by the Cougars. Quick movements, quick passes, quick decisions results in an easy layup inside the paint.
Most of Houston's success coming in the paint. 20 of the 31 points coming in there. Houston's made 4 free throws in this game. They've only hit 1 3 though. Look how easily Nova passes out of the double teams. Leaves a man open. Slater couldn't hit it. Houston down 9 with the ball. Approaching the 9-minute mark. Shed.
That's going to be a foul.
Justin Moore. He got the block, but got the hand.
Houston's going to the line.
2 shots for Jamal Shed.
Well, quick ball move. You're going to see the end of this quick pass. Look, inside, make yourself available. Roberts able to capitalize, and right here, Shed initiates the contact. See how he hangs in the air? That's where Justin Moore got him on the wrist. I love that attack by Jamal Shed.
Free throws are a problem now for Houston. They've made their first 3 free throws. They're 1 for 6 since.
But Brian, honestly, this has been an issue with this Houston team all year. And they only shoot 67% collectively as a group. So in a tight situation, when you're not making shots from the perimeter, if you're a poor free throw shooting team, you can't make up points that way because you're not able to knock it in.
8-point game.
1 miss, 1 make is not going to get you into this.
Jimmy, it's an 8-point deficit for Houston. It feels like 15, the way Villanova chokes the life out of a game.
No, it does. And against other teams, 8 points is tough, but this Houston team is still right there. You're Calvin Sampson, you get some stops.
That shot is off by Villanova.
Tajay Moore with a rebound. Houston's going to need some threes. Moore trying to get to the basket. Off the window. And it goes. On the attack in transition. Tajay Moore. And now Houston trying to get their crowd up and into it.
6-point game.
6-point game. Cleared out for Justin Moore. Kyler Edwards. On one-on-one. Justin Moore gets some space, comes up short.
Cougars has the floor. 6-point game.
And this place is going to pop.
Got the switch. Got the switch.
Big man, the center, Dixon.
8 minutes left.
On Kyler Edwards. A little hesitation. And trying to pull
That's
up.
a big foul.
Offensive foul. Well, they had the
That's
setup
going to be a
they
turnover.
wanted.
Wow.
Kyler Edwards.
Villanova's going to get it back.
Foul. Timeout on the floor.
And we're going to head to a quick commercial break after that foul and the official timeout for the team. We got 189 viewers, 72 likes. We're trying to get to 100 likes, guys. We just need 28 more likes, 28 more thumbs up gets us to that 100 mark. We're trying to hit 100 likes, 100 thumbs up. Make sure you guys smash that like, that thumbs up button. And of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. Going over to the comments, we've got CC Texas Fishing. Nova's just better. Yelts, come on, Houston, fight. You can do it. Igor Locks, Houston's cold from the free throw line. Yeah, that's been a big problem. I feel like if they would have made half of the free throws that they missed, this game would probably be tied. What's up, Alex G? What up, bro? 20 more likes, guys. We need 20 more likes, 20 more thumbs up, and we'll hit our goal of 100. Keep smashing that like, that thumbs up button. Alex G all the way from Ireland. Welcome to the channel, man. Make sure you subscribe. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. Carlos Rosado says, I used to pass by Nova University every day on my way to work. How's it look out there? Is it a nice school? Alex G just subscribed. Popping up on the screen there. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family. we still got the Wildcats at 58% for the win out of 164 votes. As we get to this commercial break, I really noticed there's been a lot more commercials than normal with these college games this year.
My nerves are shot. Got to match her intensity right off the get-go. Let's go. Weather the storm. Attitude. Yeah! Attitude, baby. Right, Mina, why not? Yeah! 20 minutes to Final Four. 20 minutes to the Final Four. Good thing,
Carlos, yeah, I bet,
Let's
man.
go!
Yeah, I bet it's expensive, that's for
Wearing
sure.
all the emotions with Jim Gillespie, the father of Colin, the two-time back-to-back Big East Player of the Year.
Phil the guest just subscribed. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family.
Tournament. Daniels to the basket.
Daniels, quick bucket.
Over Tajay Moore.
Scores 42, Villanova 34.
Timeout to get Daniels isolated up top. Because when you have shooters on the perimeter like Villanova, where's the help going to come from? If it doesn't, that extreme athleticism takes over.
Big block.
Trying to return the favor. He missed it. He's missed a couple of layups here tonight. Now Shed.
Floater, and that's going to go in for the Cougars.
Another offensive rebound. A formula for success for Houston in this second half. That time, Roberts able to keep it alive. Shed able to benefit.
6-point game.
7 minutes remaining. A trip to the Final Four. Villanova with all that experience.
Thanks a lot, Martinez.
Houston has a ton of experience.
Mark Martinez.
As well, the Final Four team a year ago. Samuels again working on more. And a nice defensive stand. That'll be a held ball, and possession arrow belongs to the Cougars.
Cougar ball after the...
Defensively, and listen, that you talked about, this time more straight up in the air.
Oh, wow.
A lot of times
Nice
those
block.
hands come down. Officials
All
choose
ball.
to call it, but they didn't, which is correct. You force a turnover.
Didn't go for the pump fake.
Nope.
Big possession right here. Houston trying to keep this tide rolling. Tajay Moore. Daniels on him. Moore hangs.
More double pumps, but no good. But they get the foul.
Definite block. You could almost hear the slap from here, though.
And I think that's what Jeffrey
Cougars
Anderson
going to the
also
line.
got too.
Listen in.
What are you doing out there, Jonas? I got the picture, bro.
Here for Tajay Moore.
How about this?
You got all the birds.
Kelvin Sampson simplified the offense and moved it around a couple passes, but got it isolated to Tajay Moore.
Okay, Martinez marked down in Houston.
One-on-one. And it's been favorable
What's
in
up, man?
advantage of the Cougars the last few possessions with
Texas
that.
is beautiful.
Let's see what
Been down there a couple
adjustments
times.
Villanova have to make now to ensure that the help is there. You take that one-on-one opportunity away from them.
Moore's having a good night. Had 21 against Illinois in the second round.
All right, so
And
we
the
got
lefty knocks
ourselves
down the free
38,
throw. He's
Cougars
got 13 points.
42,
It's a 9-2
Villa-
Houston run.
42 for the Wildcats after the free throws.
4-point game, Villanova ball. Justin Moore kicks it.
Samuels, quick pass.
And Dixon. 7 to
Dixon's
shoot.
trying to make a play.
Roberts on him, nowhere to go. Finally
Turn
gets some
around.
space. Can't get the bounce.
Gets it back.
The offensive rebound.
Gillespie, quick shot. That's going to be off.
Another offensive
Villanova
board.
gets it back.
Secures it.
What is going on out here? Big
Daniels for
three. That's going to be off.
More on the pack.
Cougars get the
Moves it
rebound.
back. Wise decision. Villanova got back well. That was some stand by Houston.
No, it was. Got away. We've given up 3 offensive rebounds. Villanova couldn't capitalize. Here it is, the isolation again for Moore.
4-point game.
4-point game. Moore. A quick spin.
Moore goes hard to the rack. Finishes.
Moore. 2-point game.
2-point game.
Jay Wright. wants a timeout.
We're going to take a quick commercial break as they take a timeout. And that momentum has changed. We got ourselves a 2-point game, guys. 40 Cougars, 42 Wildcats. All right, guys, so we got 233 viewers, 84 likes. We're trying to get to 100 likes, guys. 100 thumbs up. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button. We just need 15 more. 15 likes, 15 thumbs up, and we will hit our next goal of 100. So keep smashing that thumbs up button. And, of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. Thanks a lot for the support. Thanks a lot for the help. Shout out to the Wrench Gang holding down the comment section. Wrench Gang always coming through. Sports family. Bunch of my day ones in here. Felipe Martinez. Come on, Cougs. Yeah, it's getting down to the wire. We got 5 minutes left, 2-point game. This is where it gets interesting. Thanks a lot for the thumbs up, Martinez, Mark. Phillip White in the building. I'm gonna Phillip White's like the silent assassin. I'll be thinking like he's not here. He just like shows up. He's like, yo, what up? I'm here. What's up, Phil? Glad you're here, bro. But see, like, this is that momentum change. You know, Villanova's gotten, I wouldn't even say cold, just, you know, they haven't been executing as much. Not because of poor shooting, but, you know, just the attempts and not being able to stop the offensive rebounds that Cougars have been getting. Jay Benitez, 1218, just subscribed. Yo, that's crazy. Jay Benitez, 1218 is like my favorite number. That's like my favorite like 4-digit number. That's so wild. Shout out to you, bro. Or gal, because I don't know if you're either one. No problem, Philip.
Coming in the second half, they have 8 offensive rebounds.
Well, they do, but it's Tajay Moore. I talked about at the top, the 17 minutes hurt this Cougars team in the last game. You
Michael
see the
Powell
dream
says,
right
send
there,
Billy home, please. They beat Michigan.
That footwork right there.
It's a baby dream shake.
That's all right. Hey, listen, whatever it takes. But I love the fact that Calvin Sampson, you see this.
Never lost in the Elite Eight, Jim.
Yep, that Calvin Sampson didn't go away from Tajay Moore in college. Coaches tend to do that, not Calvin Sampson.
11-2 run for the Cougars.
Long drought from 1984 until the recent run here. It's Gillespie, a couple of shakes. And
that's a shot from Gillespie. Nice.
Gillespie gives you one.
Under 5 minutes.
Brendan Bullet just subscribed. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the family.
Okay, 1%,
Anthony Greenlee, thanks a lot for subscribing, bro. Welcome to the family.
Win this game at the end.
Turned himself into an elite shooter. And here's Kyler Edwards.
Good body, but that's off. Villanova rebound.
Having a rough Elite Eight game. He's 1 out of 10 right now. He's 0 for 6 from 3-point range.
Jay Benitez.
Yeah, but you know what? With Edwards like Gillespie,
okay, that's your birthday. Nice. Nice. There's another reason why that's a favorite number of mine, but
in their win against
glad that's your birthday. It's a good number.
Working with Samuels. 4:20 to go in regulation. Got the switch he wants.
Gillespie drives, loses the ball, gets it right back, kicks it out.
Gotta go fast.
Justin Moore for the 3. They're gonna wave it off. Couldn't get it off in time.
He did not. Shot clock violation.
Wow. What a series of events.
Still in his hand. Excellent call.
Yeah, right there. Where's the red at, though? You saw it at 0.
4-point game.
Villanova, their 4th turnover here in the second half. Push their lead to 11. Tajay Moore going to work. A spin.
Moore puts it up. They get it back.
Offensive board. Roberts. Shed
Big
for
shot.
three. Oh,
That three is off. Villanova rebound.
Clears the rebound. That was set up to perfection for the Cougars.
Shed had a great look at it. Excellent work once again by Roberts on the offensive board. Here's where the defensive discipline comes in for the Cougars.
3.5 left. Daniels.
Shot from Daniels. That's off.
Samuels
Villanova
there.
gets the rebound.
No offensive rebound. Villanova crashing the glass here on this side of the floor. Justin Moore, checked by Edwards. 3 to shoot.
Moore, you got to put it up.
Moore's got to get one in the air and a foul.
There's a foul
Free
before
throws
that
coming
shot
for
clock
Justin
violation.
Moore.
Villanova free throws coming up.
44-40, low scoring, defensive struggle, a grinder.
This is
All right, so quick commercial break. All right, guys, so we got 246 viewers, 97 likes. We just need 3 more. 3 more likes, 3 more thumbs up gets us over that 100 mark. And we've done it, guys. 3 more likes, 3 more thumbs up gets us over that 100 mark. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the love in regards to your support for the channel. It's much appreciated. Of course, make sure you guys subscribe. That way you will be updated with streams just like this. And of course, I also post NFL, NBA, MLB. Given XHY just subscribed. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support, you guys. Janelle, I was 99 on the like button. Well, shout out to you, Janelle. Every like helps. Every like is important. So shout out to you. Number 99, Janelle Catrid. And of course, shout out to number 100 as well, whoever you are. Thanks for the support. Of course, if you guys do want to donate to the channel, you can as well. That little money sign next to the chat box. You can donate whatever you want. You can donate $1, $5, $20, whatever you want to do, whatever you can. Helpful, supports the channel, and it's much appreciated as well. Thanks all you guys for being here. We got ourselves a 4-point game. 3 minutes left in the second half before it's all over. Who is going to move on to the 4? Anthony Greenlee, yeah, man, I try to keep it clean. You know, try to keep it clean, family friendly. I do a lot with football, and we have a huge mixed crowd from, you know, children to middle-aged to older, matured people, and so I try to keep it clean. And for the most part, it's been working. I got a good team with me, you know, the Wrench Gang, all those guys you see there with the blue wrenches next to their name, they hold it down, and we keep it clean, family friendly.
What a finish we're set up for. 3:08, low-scoring affair. Nova by 4, and there are the game reset numbers. Cougars with 3 timeouts. Jay Wright has 2 remaining. Each team with 5 fouls. 7 will get you in the bonus. And Jeffrey Anderson just came over and confirmed with us. So some question whether the shot clock had expired at the time of the foul. It did not. It was off in time. So 2 shots for Justin Moore with 3:08 remaining and a trip to the Final Four on the line. Villanova has not trailed in this game.
Free throw, first free throw was made.
This is the best free throw shooting in the country. Nova's made all 12 of their free throws tonight. Had a chance to set a NCAA record.
And second is made as well. 6-point game, 46 Villanova, 40 Houston.
Villanova lead. Edwards, he'll pull a 3. Comes up short.
3 is off for the Cougars.
Jimmy 1 for 15 from 3-point range.
Yeah, and you know, he's had some good looks, but as a shooter, when you miss a lot of times, you begin to rush like he had one in the corner when he shot up, you know, a little bit strong, and that one there just kind of rushed it just a little bit.
Danger zone here for the Cougars. Samuels almost lost the handle, gets it back. Slater passed up a three.
Gonna pass it to
Gillespie with 7 to shoot. Gillespie
He's gonna drive
lost the handle
and loses
Roberts
it.
Comes away with
Turnover, Cougars ball.
Cross court.
Big throw to the corner for the three. That's off.
Can't buy one.
Wow.
Houston.
They are 1 for
They've missed
16
threes.
for
The
three.
only made three came from
1 for
Tajay
16.
Moore. Clock churns.
2 minutes left.
2-possession game for Villanova. Gillespie so steady with the ball. Now he's got Roberts on him. And it's going to be a foul. Maybe in white. Is Slater on the take to the basket?
Well, again, it goes back. You have to be disciplined. Watch the closeout when he comes out here. Okay, look at his feet. So now he's giving up the baseline, and he has to reach out with his hands a little bit more. That causes the contact. You gotta be good. You gotta be steady there in your closeouts. That's 4 fouls on Fabian White.
And a fresh clock for Villanova. They've averaged over 21 seconds per made field goal. Possessions of Samuels.
Samuels gets beat. Oof.
And it's a tie-up.
Ball was
Possession
gone.
arrow belongs to Villanova.
Still Villanova ball.
Flip it into Houston ways next time. I'm telling you, Roberts, he's having a nice game here.
I'm telling you what, the second half in particular, it's been about Roberts. On the defensive end, staying steady, not going for the pump fakes, but on the offensive end, keeping possessions alive. See if he can influence another defensive stop for the Cougars.
He's got a couple of steals, 7 points, 8 rebounds, 4 offensive, and as Josh Carlton and Fabian White have been in foul trouble, Roberts has given him valuable minutes. 5 to shoot here. Slater will put it in. Moore on Moore. And
Moore
no,
tries to make a play, no good.
Edwards.
And the layup.
To get back. Minute and a half to go. Houston desperate for success.
Drives, gets the deuce.
Gets inside and lays it in.
4-point game.
Timeout.
And there's going to be a timeout.
Game. Cougars get the timeout. Villanova basketball when we come back.
Yeah, shit, maybe.
We'll take a quick commercial break while they're on the timeout. It's turning into a game, guys. And once again, this is, you know, those close 4-point games. What? Jonas Waltman coming in with the $20 super chat. My man Jonas, Wrench Gang. Thanks a lot for the donation, man. It means a lot. I support you and the other Wrench Gang. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Much love to my man Jonas Waltman coming in with the $20 donation. Means a lot, bro. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the support. One of my day ones. Looking out. Coming back to our votes here, we got 216 votes. Wildcats at 56%, Cougars 44. 1 minute, 22 seconds left in this 4-point game. Can Villanova keep the lead, hold it, and win the game?
A piece. They just adjusted the clock here, by the way, to 1:24 in a moment where every second matters. And don't forget, and you can go to the monitor now if you're looking at an out-of-bounds play or who touched it last. Coaches can call timeouts from the bench under 2 minutes. All those factors come into play in a moment like this.
And for Houston, solid defense.
IDK, you think Nova finishes it off?
Make a tough 2 over you. Don't bite for a drive.
I don't believe that Nova's going to hold this lead. They've been holding it all game.
For Houston.
Unless something crazy happens.
He's been doing a lot of the
they're gonna keep this lead.
In the hands of one of the best in the country.
Hold it down.
Double team comes. Gillespie.
Got to get that ball across.
They just got it across.
They got it across.
That was close.
Samuels runs in. That's going to be good. 6-point game, 42-48.
Delivers a big bucket. He's got 16 points. Shed on the other end, a whistle on the floor, no shot.
There's going to be a foul on Villanova. Jonas,
now,
believe you me, I wanted to be here for the Super Bowl, bro.
Didn't have control of that the whole possession. But yet somehow
Definitely
he found a way to control it enough. Look, mishandle it here. Really doesn't have it. He doesn't have it when he turns the corner right there, and then he's able to finish.
That'll be a foul on Gillespie.
Going to be a foul, Villanova.
So that's his third. And
59 seconds left in the 6-point game.
Free throws here for the Cougars. Kyler Edwards. Chance to put some points on the board with the clock stopped at 59 seconds.
Free throw is good.
Yeah, he did. I mean, 0 for
5-point game.
Free throw line that time smoothly went up there, took his time, took a breath, understanding how important it is and the reason why, Brian, not that you just cut the score, but now you're able to set your defense and see if you can force a turnover.
Got them both. Both are pure.
Second free throw is good. 4-point game, 59 seconds left.
Small lineup on the floor for Jay Wright and Villanova. Justin Moore. He's got Edwards
going to take his time with this.
Patient. Ball control. Methodical.
14 seconds. He runs in.
Roberts on his back.
Take it back out. He
falls.
falls.
And that's going to be a held ball. And that is Houston.
Oh, wow. That's going to be a turnover.
Justin Moore slipped and fell.
Cougars ball.
And turns it
Moore
over.
fell.
First of all, I thought he went too soon. I thought he should have let the clock get to 10 seconds.
Wow.
Okay, then you attack. I thought he went too soon in that
could be a game
situation.
changer.
He slipped that time, and it looked like he may have turned his ankle over a little bit. I
Oh,
hope
he's
that's not the
limping
case.
off
He can
the-
just walk it off because that's an important part to
too.
finish
Jose
this game
D
for
just
Villanova.
subscribed. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, no chance. He's coming
Welcome
out.
to
He
the
got
family.
up and he tried to walk. He went right back down to the floor. Oh, did you see that, Jim?
When he
Something
stepped
popped
back.
like his Achilles or his calf. The right Achilles or the right calf.
Right,
Something.
right.
There was a little bump there.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. They're walking him to the back of the
man.
bench, which is not.
It does not look good.
Is he grabbing
Something grabbed him.
Well, I think this will be all right.
You hope it's just a cramp. We'll see. 30 seconds to go.
Moore in and out on the layup. He misses it. Villanova gets the rebound, and that's going to be a foul.
Moore was right
We'll
there.
send
He couldn't
Gillespie
get
to
layup
the line.
go. Justin Moore on that bench in pain. 1-1 here for Colin Gillespie. 25.7 seconds remain.
And this is where you're talking about free throw shooting. All year coaches talk about, they reiterate, concentrate, focus, put you in situations where you have to do it. And over 13 for 13 from the line. We're talking about
Free throw is
games
good.
in key situations. That's why you take free throw shooting very seriously.
Villanova has a chance to set a record in the NCAA history books for free throw shooting. They got their best guy.
Second free throw is good.
It's down 2, calmly, clutch free throws.
25
6-point
seconds
game.
left.
And
It's
Kelvin
gonna be a
Sampson wants a
timeout.
timeout.
6 points,
25.1
6-point
seconds
game.
remain. Villanova by 6. Houston with the ball when we come back.
We're going to head to a quick commercial break. 344 viewers, 122 likes. Guys, can we push that to 150? Can we do 150 likes? We just need 27 more. Just need you guys to smash that like, that thumbs up button so we can get to 150 likes. And then we'll hit our goal for the day of 150. Just need 27 more, 27 likes, 27 thumbs up. And we'll hit that 150 goal. Of course, if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and you'll be updated with streams just like this. Tomorrow I'll be on for the St. Peter's and UNC North Carolina game. It's going to be a good one as well. So make sure you subscribe for that.
You can force the turnover, especially if you can funnel Villanova to the corner. Now, if 3 is available, you take it, but go quick.
Shed to
Big
White,
shot.
three-pointer,
That
no.
three is off.
Offensive rebound, Moore, he kicks
Kicked
it.
out.
Three ball on its way.
Three is
No.
off again.
And it's going to be Villanova
And that's Villanova ball with 12
and
seconds
we'll
left.
Take a look who touched it last.
Potentially.
And the reality starting to set in now as Jamal Shed had a good look. Let's see who touched it last.
Fabian. Now, did Slater's hand get a piece of it at the end? Now, and I tell you what, those were two great looks.
Yeah, they were.
You know, unfortunately for Fabian White, he hasn't shot the ball well from three as of late.
Fabian
And
looks,
then up top and up front, Shed had another
really upset
clean
right
look
now.
at it, but that's been the story
really upset
for the Cougars all evening. Open shots, Brian. Is that Dixon's hand on the inside, but then Fabian comes over the top. Watch it at the end, maybe right at Slater's right hand at the end, though, when the ball is coming towards the out-of-bounds line. Keep going. If right here, if the hand comes up, does it get a piece? No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
And remember, the call on the floor is Villanova ball.
Look at that Fabian White look. Beautiful look right there. Great offensive rebound that time by Moore. Shed got his feet square. Fade just a little bit to his left. And he knows it right there that he had that clean look. Again, I don't care. It's 12.8. Can you get a turnover right here? And we know that Villanova is an outstanding shooting team from the free throw line, but sometimes pressure can creep in. Force them to have to beat you from the line if you can't get that initial steal.
Villanova taking as much time as they can after that review. Officials still there looking at it.
We're still reviewing the out of bounds.
Call on the floor was
It's
Villanova
going to be
ball.
Villanova ball.
Jeffrey Anderson and
Pretty
Michael
sure it
Reed still reviewing.
They're looking at the clock.
Maybe setting the clock. Yeah, it looked like Fabian White touched it last. And then a motion starting to well up in Jamal Shed. Not over yet.
Nope.
But it's going to take a miracle at this point for Houston.
I tell you, the agony. You put everything you love on the line. You feel like the story is meant to be, that this is your year of all that is happening, you've gone through and you overcome. And you get to the point now where it's slipping out of your hands, and that reality sets in, Brian. Not easy to control the emotions, but it's still 12.8 seconds left, so still some time.
And the game's not over.
So a little longer delay
long
than
time in basketball.
I expected
for
that
those
to
who
be,
know.
and they're going to confirm that it is Villanova
It is
basketball.
Villanova
They
ball.
will add a second to the clock, though. 13.8 is the time remaining in
13
regulation.
seconds
94 combined points. It's one of the lowest scoring Elite Eight games in history. Slater will put it in. He finds Daniels, and it's off the knee of Daniels.
Wow,
and that's Houston ball.
there it is.
Tajay Moore
It's stuff
forcing
like
the
that.
turnover.
Villanova just lost the ball.
Well,
Wow.
Daniels had to come from a
Just
long
that
way.
quick.
This is a pass that Villanova utilizes the bounce back. Oh, they got to look at it. I don't know if it hit his leg. Let's see that again.
Back to review.
Well, see, you know that bounce pass is utilized to take some of it, the
Let's
pressure
see,
off.
He hit
Let's see if it
it.
hits.
Oh, it does. It hit his
Yeah,
leg.
right there on the-
Grazed the thigh.
yeah,
Yeah,
these are
that's
close
Cougars
calls.
ball.
but you want to get them right.
There are high-powered cameras and shutter speeds able to see what we've never been able to see. And again, it's on the floor. The call is Houston ball. So the question, is there enough evidence to
grazed his
overturn?
leg.
And with that, we
So
bring in
that's-
Gene Steratore. What'd you see,
Houston's
Gene?
ball.
I think he gets the call right. I think it hits Caleb Daniels' right thigh as it's heading out of bounds. Mike Reed's right on the play, brushes that quadricep there of that thigh and goes out of bounds, and a good call by the official on the out of bounds.
There it is. And it got a piece of the short so you see it. But this is why it's like it's still a lot of time. You got to force teams under pressure to have to get the ball in bounds. Houston did an excellent job that time of being active, more in particular with his hands.
All right, so confirmed. Houston basketball. Door is open slightly. 6 points down. 12.9 left. Need a quick shot. Edwards, three-pointer.
Three is off.
No good. Run down by Tajay Moore.
Another three
is
off.
No good. And Gillespie secures.
Gillespie rebound, and that is ball game. Villanova for the win, 50-44. Villanova's going to the Final Four, guys.
Houston misses 19 three-pointers, and Villanova hangs on to win it. Their third Final Four since 2016. And a chance is still alive to win their third championship since 2016 and their fourth overall. Valiant effort by the Houston Cougars. But it ends here at the Elite Eight for Kelvin Sampson.
All right, guys, and that is going to be it.
Brian, I thought the
Villanova takes it. I will see you guys tomorrow for the St. Peter's UNC game. Once this stream ends, you're automatically going to go to that stream. So if you could do me a favor and just like that video for me, that'd be much appreciated. I do hope to see you guys on that one tomorrow. Wrench Gang, you already know what time it is. Thankful for you guys. Thanks for being here.